Hello, crew of misfortune. You're in a bit of a pickle.
Mm-hmm.
It's currently the 27th of Farast. It is 5 in the morning. You have just... It's only a couple hours into takeoff that you guys have kind of gotten into this situation for yourselves. You are settled. You've all found either a second hiding spot or stuck in your first one, in regards to our Captain Odessa, who is currently in the vents in the same cargo hold as a member of this crew still. Bug is in the escape pods, and then Ken and Judge are both in the airlock. And you currently see all of the tokens of the crew on the ship map right now because that was the last location Ken saw them when Ken looked at the cameras. So every time a character moves, I will be moving them. If they're out of sight of people, I will be hiding them until people can check the cameras again. Yeah. How are you guys feeling? What do you guys think you're wanting to kind of do with the journey ahead, but also even more short-sighted, the day ahead? Because you're all kind of in sections where you seem safe, finger quotes, enough. That now it's just trying to give yourself the best shot.
Mm-hmm. I think Judge with now in the airlock with Ken, I think Judge's kind of first thing that she's gonna bring up is the fact that even though the airlock is a really good hiding spot for now, it's the problem of it's pretty much a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to kind of be discussing with Ken about the possibility of maybe moving to one of these side cargo areas while they're empty, or empty-ish, might be a good idea.
Yeah. I think going... This is in and out of character. I think staying here until the shift changes would be a good idea, but I do agree with you.
Yeah, like, this will be good for now, because I doubt they're going to be coming to check the airlock randomly, as long as we don't fuck with anything. So just, I like that idea, maybe like trying to keep an eye, and we kind of focus in on trying to find the first shift.
Because I have control of the cameras. Right, God?
You can check them if you want to. So there's two things you can do with the cameras that are pretty cool, right? You can check the cameras. 1 second. You've checked the cameras now. I have to check if it's...
I just didn't also know if that was like a forever thing. I didn't know if like, oh, you'll lose access in like 3 hours or something.
Ah, yes. That's actually what I was checking. That is the case because there's not cameras in every room. Like there's not cameras in the bathroom. There's not cameras in the bedroom, right? So it's whenever you're checking where they're at, you're hacking into the systems and you're checking multiple systems and you're like reading it to be like, yes, the airflow and the life support signs show that somebody might be sleeping. You know what I mean? So every day you can get it, but right now you do have the ability to track the mercenaries' movements, you yourself, which means if you are checking it throughout the day, you get to add a +2. Wait, no. Never mind. It's a daily thing if you fail it. Since you passed it, you get it forever. Everybody gets a +2 bonus to stealth checks as long as Ken is helping tell you where people are.
Yeah!
Damn.
Yeah, and so obviously, Ken, if you're like in the middle of like a kerfuffle and you can't look at the stuff, then like you can't always help with that. But like generally speaking, from now on, you will be able to put a flat +2 to your rolls, and that will stack with other things. All of these things stack on top of each other when you help each other do these things.
Oh God, thank God.
Yes. So yes, you can check them. Sorry, that was a long answer.
Okay. No. It's okay. So, does that sound? That sounds good. We move whenever the shift changes, because I do agree being here is really bad because they can just shunt us into fucking space.
Yeah.
Nowhere to run either.
So
It'll
yeah.
be like a really cool moment where they see two people chilling there and able to deal with the no air, and then they just fucking throw us.
Yeah. Literally. Okay. Yeah. I think the Judge is down for that plan. Then to kind of on Ken's with Ken's guidance, of course. And once the shift change happens, we'll because Judge was already in 2B and 2A, right?
Yes, you were in 2B and 2A, and they were mostly empty and mostly had things like provisions.
Okay, and then haven't been over to 2C and 2D.
You have not, and I don't think anybody's been in 2E either.
No.
Okay. Then maybe 2B and 2A just because we know what's there. And if we get there and we find something that seems like, oh, people are going to be coming here quite frequently, we can probably then go somewhere else.
That sounds good. I think making sure that we just explore it in general would be a good idea.
Yeah.
And inevitably, there's going to be a person in every room. But as long as we avoid them in every room, that won't matter.
True.
It does look like a little guy. It kind of looks like a meeple, you're right.
I think it looks like a chicken foot.
No. Circling back to the topic of computers, because this is something that you'd be able to pick up on now that you've kind of hacked the system, right? So the reason why it was such a long answer for the computers thing is because there's another thing you can do with the computers, and this is a daily thing, right? So there are cameras, right? You like from the way that you're seeing the people move on this ship, it doesn't look like there's somebody always looking at cameras necessarily, right? But it's something that somebody could do at any point, right? So there is a thing that you can do once per day where you can basically attempt to either redirect cameras away, or you can patch dummy loops. You've done that. You did that in this the stealth section of the Horseye orbital plate. So you can also do that, and it would give bonuses for that day as well, if that's something that you would like to attempt. But before we do that, I would love to check in on Bug and also Odessa, who's babysitting.
Do you want to go first, Sarah?
If you would like to, please go ahead.
Okay. So I'm fucking stuck.
Yeah, you are.
What? Like, because it was their other captain, right? Like, it was their captain. That was in here.
Yes. I don't know how you found that out, but it's right, so I'm gonna assume that I told you that.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure it was in my notes.
Me, did I do
I
that?
think it might have been written on the card in the gift basket.
It was
Like-
on the card in the gift basket. I forgot. Thank you. Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, because it's in my notes that it was the captain. I was like, we
100%.
found it out. I swear we did.
I believe you. I was just math lady meme trying to remember where I put it.
Anyway, yeah, she busted out a whole fucking, like, workshop in here.
Oh yeah, she's set up. She's like building something right now.
So, like, I can't do anything until she leaves. I just have to wait for her to leave.
Yeah. But if you want to talk about how you're feeling, or if you're talking to Nico, feel free. If you're texting the squad, also, you aren't on the voice channel. You're listening and you're texting.
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely. She has nothing else to do. And she could sign with Nico if they wanted to talk about anything, but otherwise I think that if like the group is sending out updates about the plan and stuff, I think she's just watching her comm unit and sending out the occasional message while she waits.
Hell yeah. On the topic of Nico, actually, this is something that I get to bring up because it didn't come up last session. So a fun little thing about mechanics when they have a drone is that they actually can switch out their stuff. There are some restrictions of it, but it's kind of like how Inventor can in Pathfinder. So the longer you kind of sit and sign with Nico in this space, Nico looks generally the same. But considering you've been with this little guy for a decent amount of time now, you can kind of tell that some of his mods have been changed. Yeah.
I'd like to sign to him, what upgrades did you get?
Let me look.
He signs back, gun.
Your mom.
He already had a gun.
Pulls it
He
out.
does have a gun. He has a
Bigger
pistol.
gun.
Bigger gun.
Bigger gun, another gun,
Gun
another gun.
2.0.
Also, I'm glad you like the music. I wanted it to feel tense, but not too tense, because this is going to be the majority of the session.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Nico, come here.
Oh no, my boy.
Grabs Nico.
No.
Ah! Please, he's so young. He's my boy. How old are you? Go ahead.
Okay, so you actually see that he doesn't go to sign back. You see that he kind of goes to like it's funny to see it on such a young face, right? Because he's a cute kid, right? But he almost like smirks. And then in this kind of like cascading staccato effect, you see this visual effect of like something flipping over and over in these tiny little intervals over like his skin and his hair, because he has reactive camouflage.
That's useful as
think-
fuck.
Yes.
Odessa smiles at him and then does that thing where she like gets his nose, you know? She like
Yeah.
pinches it between her fingers and she's like, oh.
There's another thing, but I don't know how he would organically show it to you, so I think that he would just tell it to you. And so he signs in a way that's very matter of fact. And he basically goes to sign the really simple sentence of like, I'm faster, but then he does like, you know, that pose that like characters do when they're being cute that looks like claws, and then you see there's actually little tiny like a cat's tongue, little prongs on it, because he also has a climb speed now.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I think Odessa would sign back how that's very cool.
Poses. I think that that's all he would show. Ash, did you pick his did you pick
I did change his mods.
Did you pick his augmentation? I just can't find it. Because he gets one for free.
For free.
It should be there. It doesn't say that anything is missing.
Oh, you have to put it in inventory. You get to pick a cybernetic or magitech augmentation
Oh,
and
crap.
put it in his arm. But you can think about that in the game. It's fine. Sorry. I thought it was written down somewhere. That's why I asked.
No, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I wasn't calling you out or anything. Like I said, I was just asking. Anyways, he has cool new stuff.
Very nice. Other than that, I'm sitting on my ass
You are-
and waiting.
You are waiting until this bitch leaves.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Bugifer, how you doing? How you doing, champ?
Hi. Not having a good time in the enclosed space, but it's
Yeah.
okay. We have our moral support spiders.
Yeah, you have both of them now.
I have both of them now. I'm imagining while Bug is waiting for any kind of communication or like noise or anything, they're just every now and then will crawl on the ceiling or the wall, following their spiders around, and just like I'm like you now.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do that. Listen, self-soothing is real. What else are you gonna fucking do? You're in the escape pods.
Yeah. I'm just waiting.
Hell yeah. You guys do that. You guys kind of wait until the shift change, basically. I think is like a good spot, right? And that's gonna be about from now. Sorry, I'm doing time math. The worst kind, the most dreaded kind of math. About 12 hours. Because at like 6 a.m., I would say that actually is probably the start of like morning, right? So I'll add that over there. So it's now about 1800. And this thing kind of happens around all of you. And so unsure if this is something that would stress you out or not. But the lights kind of start to dim. And it doesn't get truly dark, but it's kind of like almost like an internal way to not disorient you in deep space. Most ships should do that. You guys have just not often been on a ship with the luxury that it does that, you know?
This is a fancy ship.
It sure
Yeah.
is. Everything in here looks spotless, even from just the couple of rooms you've been in. But as that kind of goes to happen, Odessa, you're the one who notices the biggest change first, as you haven't really heard her talking or anything. Occasionally she's like whistled, checked her phone, seems to be sketching some kind of schematic. But as the lights kind of dim, she looks up and kind of like goes to mutter to herself, I lost track of time. And you see that she goes to pick up, and she does that thing where she puts like her hands on her knees and like groans when she stands up a little bit.
Mood.
And she is going to kind of tidy up her workshop, but she doesn't put it away or anything. She kind of just leaves it where it is and goes to walk out. I'm going to put her invisible, and I'm going to place her where she is going.
All right.
Now we'll do that with everybody else as well.
Cool. Hey, half a day done.
Yeah, half a day done. I need everybody in this 8 hours. If there is anything you guys would like to do to add to your stealth rolls to make the places that you're in more defensible for you, then I will run you down through the list and you guys can kind of pick. For some of you, some of these might not be very viable just because, like, I know that Ken and Judge specifically are being like, we want to, like, get up and leave. But, like, Bug, if this was the place that you wanted to hole up for, like, a long time, or Odessa, if any of these seem, like, up your alley, then feel free to say. But one person can attempt to doctor the camera footage, especially because Ken, you would know where everybody is on the ship, and so would all of the rest of you, since you guys have been keeping in communication. You guys can also do 2 downtime activities. You can either maintain readiness in the same way that you normally can, And that can give you a bonus. But you also can fortify your position if you think that you are in a place that you think is particularly stealthy.
What does fortified position do again?
So you basically be fortifying where you're at specifically, to add a +2 to your stealth if it is a well-hidden spot. To identify if a place is considered well hidden or not, that is a separate check. Because you don't know if any of these places are considered well hidden or not, but I do. All of these rooms have like a rating system.
Oh.
I know
Interesting.
everything about this windfall.
I don't know if... Would it be worth figuring out if this place is super stealthy just yet? If we're planning on moving, you know?
That's the thing. It might, some of these might not be useful to you. You know what I mean? But it's always something I wanted to bring up just in case. You can attempt to fortify a position without checking if it's well hidden. You just won't know if it'll give you the bonus or not.
I would like to do the check to see if this is well hidden, because right now this seems pretty good. So I would like to try fortifying.
Yeah, so do you want to check it first?
Yeah.
Okay, give me an engineering or a survival check.
Can Judge also do a check on this room?
Yes, it will not take a full day to do that. That's just like, if you fail, I give you wrong information.
I'm doing engineering for Judge.
Okay.
29.
Slave for engineering?
Yes.
Okay.
28 for engineering for Judge.
Okay, 1 second. Looking at the rooms. Escape pods. Bug, as far as you are aware, this is a well-hidden spot. And then Judge. As far as you know, this is a well-hidden spot.
Okay. Judge might fortify.
Okay.
I'll support you on that.
Yeah. Judge will fortify.
Bug will also fortify.
Swag.
Can I check my spot? I think I know the answer.
You can definitely check it. You also can, after you do your roll, Odessa, you also can move. It's just because you had an unlucky pick, you don't get to do it right now. But checking, yes. Give me an engineering or a survival.
Nico scuttles along the walls.
Scuttling on the walls.
Scuttle.
Oh, okay. 29.
Awesome. You're in 2F. Let me check 2F. Okay. As far as you can think, you can't really alleviate your worries that this wouldn't be a good place to hide.
Yeah, fuck this place.
You
I'm
get the feeling that
leaving.
you were very lucky where you were. And that's me saying, if I didn't let you get in the vents, you probably wouldn't have been able to hide in here.
Thanks for letting me be the imposter.
I love you.
appreciate
You're very
that.
small. I think you deserve to be rewarded for being small sometimes. But now you know, like, a place to not go to. You know what I mean? Ken, do you want to fuck around with the cameras?
Please.
Okay, give me a computer check.
I'm so sexy at computers. Computers plus 17. 12 plus 17. I don't know math. 1 second.
That's 29?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, awesome. Yeah. Seems pretty easy enough. Okay, cool. So everybody gets everybody gets a +4. But then, well, no, Odessa gets a +4, everybody else gets a +6. To a stealth roll.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Give me a stealth roll.
Because
Because you couldn't
I
How
don't-
come
fortify.
I don't get that vote? What the fuck?
Because you couldn't fortify your vent.
I got a nat 20, boy.
Okay, nat 20 plus
Am
what?
I?
So good.
Nat 20 plus 12, 32.
What's up, Bug?
Am I also adding my little Verthani stay still bonus?
I'll say yeah, because it's over 8 hours, and I have mechanics now for if you want to move while using it. It's gonna suck, but you can do it.
I can imagine. Thank you.
I'll tell you the rules for it if you want, because it might come up. So the way that, in my mind, right, because it's camouflage, right? So it's like, oh, if you're still, it works, but if you're like moving, because when you see a camouflaged octopus or a lizard, you still see it, right? Is that it means that you would only be able to move a foot a minute. So 1 square would be 5 minutes.
That's awesome.
Snail.
So you would be a snail, you would be a straight up chameleon, but you could do it. And Nico has that ability as well, because Nico's reactive camouflage is actually the same as the Verthani one.
And I'm gonna. I'm
Snailkin.
writing down the math for this roll, and I'm gonna type what each of these numbers are because this is kind of wild for me.
Okay. Okay, I have to check what the DCs are also.
Truly, I really shouldn't complain. I was fine. I got a 40.
40!
I got
Shut
a 40.
up! Girl, shut up! Oh, you were so sad about that and not extra +2. Fuck off. I love you,
I
that's
was
darling.
like, what the fuck? But I knew it was gonna be fine.
Okay, Slay. You all pass, and I don't mind telling you that because all of you did really fucking good. Swag? Hold on a second.
Godlike.
You were close there, though, bud. I'll be honest.
Yeah, just so you know, I've been quietly passing that little image around the rest of the table. I
It's
just wanted
pretty
to...
funny.
Mm-hmm.
Historically, you guys are not very good at stealth, but you're being good now, which is awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Oh, also, Bug, because you're in the escape pods. I don't know if I told you this, but I will because I think it's really funny. The seats in the escape pods are like plush. They're like they have like a velour cushion in them, and
Oh my
there's like
God.
a bottle of wine in each escape pod, like for when you're waiting for help.
Oh my god.
It's a Calistocrat ship. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm drinking that shit. Not right now, but I'm gonna drink that at some point.
Yeah, feel free. Okay. Awesome. You guys survived, which means we're now in the portion of the night where you guys get to move around. If Ken, you want to check the cameras again, you can see where people are.
Please.
Okay, you check the cameras, and it's no roll. You see that the android who was in the cockpit actually has not moved. You see that the Lashenta man also did not move. But now the Noir is in the same room. And then you see that the captain is sitting at the table in this second room. I think that it is easy enough to say, now that you're able to track what they're doing, that it has the idea then that the android might be the one on night crew, and the others might be gearing up to go to bed. All right, everybody. Who wants to change places?
I'm scared.
We did pretty good here, and you have access to the cameras is the thing.
I know.
Yeah. If you want to have access to the cameras again, you would have to go into a room that has an interface for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we have. You could stay here, and Judge can go and try and find something a little bit more stealthy. I can at least go to the other room to check to see if it's better.
If you do that, I could check the other wing, the 2D room, because I was gonna move anyway, so I could check that room also.
2E also might be really good to check because it's so centralized.
Mm-hmm. It also only has one door, though, so
Oh,
depends
yeah,
on what
true.
you want.
Okay. Yeah, go wherever you feel more comfortable, because Judge is going to go to 2B.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what Judge is doing.
Alrighty. Give me a stealth check, and then you can move.
Any bonuses?
This will have just a +4.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I have a +8.
Because you don't get the bonus for fortifying when you're moving.
Can I help somehow?
You would have to be going with Judge to do that.
Oh, this
Unless
thing-
you want to make a diversion, but that would be moving. That would be using up how many diversions you can use in a day.
This might not be worth it. This might just be extra risk.
Oh, man.
If you tell Odessa that you want to check that room out and you're unsure, I could just have her go to that one.
Yeah, I
And
think
check.
I think Judge will end up chickening out and texting Odessa like, "Captain, I'm not good at this shit."
She texts back, "Don't worry, I am."
Yeah, Judge is not gonna risk it.
I could...
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I'm thinking thoughts, because I'm curious to see what, if anything, is down in this wing. So I'm thinking maybe Bug could come down here, join up with Judge, and go with Judge down here and help her with stealth.
You definitely could. If what you're wanting to see is to see if like things are in here, there's nothing really in either of these ones. If you're wanting to check how stealthy they are, that's another thing. I just wanted to tell you that we technically have had people go in those rooms before.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It would
Yeah,
be
if you want
it
to.
would be a check to see how stealthy.
You down for that, Judge?
I'm more comfortable going with someone else than alone.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna do something really funny.
We have to map out
15,
how long
20,
it takes them to get there.
30,
Oh, Jesus
30,
Christ.
35, 40,
Just
45,
let me
50,
go.
55, 60, 70, 75. Okay,
Oh my God.
75 minutes. And then,
Fuck.
and then 80, 90, an hour and a half of full
No.
feature-length film.
Oh.
You know what? I think Judge is just gonna fortify. I think she'll just fortify.
That's
Yeah.
only if you want to do the big bonus, but you could do that.
They got a slug in here.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my God.
I'm so glad I
That's
decided
so
to house rule
funny.
that. It's really good.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Anyways, you could do that faster without your like big bonus. But it's whatever you guys want to do.
I was gonna have Odessa move anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Feel free to move wherever you want to. It's just if they wanted to go down there in this corner.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna
Okay. Heart.
I'm gonna fortify.
Okay, I'm gonna go to 2B.
Okay. Give me your stealth roll, and then Ash, give me a Nico stealth roll.
Okay.
Is there any way I can help Nico?
Yeah, roll your help first.
Okay, that's just the stealth check, right?
Yeah, it'll be, I think, a normal one without the bonuses.
That's fine.
Hee.
That's a 27.
Okay, Slay. Odessa, you get to add a +4 to your stealth roll. Nico gets to add a +6.
Okay. With Nico's +12, that is a 30.
Slay.
I feel like I'm lying, but I rolled a 16 again, and so I got a 40.
Nice. Okay. Freak. Let's go. Yeah, you start kind of, both of you are able to really hunker down as well as you almost tactical are you're squatted down, crouching, walking forward, looking around, waving on Nico. And Nico is also kind of crouched down. But Nico actually moves around on skates. So he just skates up behind you.
He fucking
Superior form of movement.
It
His
is, no
wheelies.
footsteps. He does have wheelies. He does.
Okay.
He is a skater boy. Okay, then you guys can move down here in any configuration you like.
Alright.
You can't drag, my love.
I know, okay?
I have to
God damn
explain it every time.
Leave me alone. I use Foundry for my game.
Nico touches the airlock because he knows his mom is in there.
Mama.
Mama.
All right. Yeah, you come into this cargo hold. It's mostly empty. There's some provisions in here, but there's really not a lot. You think a lot of this is just meant to be empty to hold, the treasure that wasn't here.
It's here to mock us.
Yeah.
Odessa wipes away a tear.
Yeah. Another job that should have been simple and wasn't.
I know! She's just expecting it at this fucking point. So, what do I roll? The engineering to check
yes.
if this... Yes. Wait, what's Nico's engineering?
What's Nico's engineering?
It's a +17. Nope.
Can-
Nope.
Oh,
It's a negative.
Oh, okay, never mind. It pushes him aside.
Yeah.
Stick arms a child.
Nico's chassis was changed entirely.
Yeah. So now Nico's good at
So-
stealth, but not.
That makes sense.
He's only good at stealth and computers now.
Oh, wait. Nico's stealth is even higher. It's a +13 on average, so it actually would have been a +17 to Nico's stealth. Not a +12.
Oh.
Right?
Oh shit. What? No,
Yeah,
it says
looking at
+13.
Yeah, and then you got an extra +4 from the stuff.
The bonus.
The bonus.
It's just a big bonus. Don't mind me. Anyway, what was the engineering? I'm sorry.
I got a 23.
23. Okay, let me check. Let me see. It's what? It's 2B? 2B.
It's 2B, like from the hit video game Near Automata.
It's true.
I've only played Dragon Guard 2.
Fuck you.
I'll be honest, Odessa, you don't know.
What the fuck?
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
die in here.
You don't know.
Odessa texts the group chat and it's like, I don't know about this one. I can't tell.
Judge sighs, would you like me to come in and try to help?
Do you send a sigh over like a voice memo in the group chat?
Yeah. Bad.
It's just an emoji.
Odessa's like, maybe engineering's not my strongest area of expertise.
You know, if Judge is gonna make an effort. Judge is gonna make an effort.
Okay.
You're gonna try to
This is
stealth
so
over to
happening.
2B.
Okay. Give me your stealth
I'm
check.
scared.
You get to add a +4.
Ooh, ooh. That's a 19 plus 4.
+4
Oh.
again. Remember?
Plus 4. That's so 27.
27, very good. Yeah, you can slide on over there.
phases to the wall.
You're in
Oh my
here.
god!
Judge is going to go ahead and do a quick engineering check to see how well this room is.
Okay.
Okay, not as great. What am I, no, that is good. What am I saying? That's a high number. That is also 27.
As far as you can check, you don't think so.
Okay. Is it like kind of because of the fact that like this is going to be an area where stuff is stored, probably retrieved from?
So here's the thing that okay, so I'm gonna flavor it into what you would know about starships, right? Because they don't give me like a reasoning for most of these why they're well hidden or not, because it's not based on like if people are going to go into them, it's based on if you think that it's a hideable spot. So I think that what it seems like to you is it's like there's a lot of cargo holds and they don't have a lot in them, but they do have like provisions. So what happens if like like you need something for the canteen? This is one that's directly next to the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
So it might not be the most defensible. Yeah, it might not be as secure as some other places you've seen.
Well, would Judge have the time to check 2A as well?
Yeah, I'll say you can do that without a stealth roll right now, just because it's at the back of the ship. Give me another engineering check. Oh my god, Odessa's out the airlock.
Sarah's chasing me!
That's a nat 20 plus my engineering, which is, I remember it off the top of my head, and I'm not stalling for 11, so 31.
31? Okay, Slate. This one... Yeah.
Okay.
Yippee!
This one... Bad.
Bad. Okay.
Ah,
Okay, we have some good options so far.
Bad.
Alright. I think Judge will send a message to the other two, basically be like, back of the airlock of on starboard side is pretty good. And I think Judge is going to post up here for the night.
am I allowed to move again?
Yes, without a stealth roll. If you're going to 2A. If you're going out in the hallway, you have to roll again.
I'm going to 2A. I'm fucking gonna
Okay.
hang out in 2A.
Nico is like, wait.
Boy.
I would never leave him behind. How dare you? Hi, Judge. Welcome to babysitting.
Oh, man, great. This is what I've been waiting for.
Oh my god, you let the baby out the airlock. God damn it, y'all.
Oh God, Jesus.
Just
Nico-
you, me, and this robot child.
Look at this, what I do. And he's like on his skates going in a circle.
It doesn't collapse.
He
Judge,
does.
Judge gives a thumbs up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bug is gonna text the gang and ask if anyone wants some wine.
You just get a text back from Ken. That's insensitive. I can't drink.
Judge also
Would you like a
responds.
different drink?
Jeez.
Judge responds, I'm a recovering alcoholic. Yes.
Odessa text back. Where the fuck did you get wine?
Sends a picture of the wine in the escape pods.
It's a
What
really
the
fancy
fuck?
escape pod. It looks like you could sleep in there. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Odessa
Berg's gonna
text
be
back.
using those as bed later.
Odessa text back again. I want escape pod wine. Give me some.
Okay, so it's an hour and a half, probably longer because this is farther, to get over there. How long
Yes.
is it to get to the kitchen?
I will check for you because it's funny. Ah, that's the wrong thing.
Radiant.
Radius. There we go. Okay. It's like 40, 50. So it's 50 minutes to get here, right? So then 60. That would also be a feature-length film.
Okay. So it'd be like 3 hours for me to make that circuit.
You could, and then you would immediately need to sleep before lights on. Because you all
Okay,
have to
okay.
sleep tonight.
Bug will go through the process of bringing the wine to where Odessa and Judge are, but they will send a text to Ken saying, I will get you juice tomorrow.
God, fucking he's so slow. It's so funny.
It's awesome. Okay, Slade, give me a big stealth check. Your big one. Also, for clarification, because this is the first day, I won't say that you'll have to eat because it's only been 12 hours since you got here. And you probably ate on the shuttle to Abalon, because it was a couple days. Tomorrow,
But
you
I'm-
will have
But I'm
to eat.
starving.
You will have to
Zero.
eat.
I've got a
Nuh-uh.
field ration with me.
I
I
got
don't
food
have
as
to
well.
eat. I don't have to eat. I'm getting the upgrade.
You don't have it yet. That's a level 10 upgrade.
What the fuck? You can't just loan an upgrade.
You're not an evolutionist.
Fuck. Do I still have the +6, or was that used up?
You would get an extra +4, but since you're not staying in the fortified area, you don't get the last +2. Yes.
Okay. In that case, the total is 42.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you showing me up? You want to fight about it?
You are skittering on the ceiling.
I can fight about it, but very slowly.
Yeah.
Delivering the world's slowest punches.
It's really funny because you hear about it and then you're like, okay, this might take a while. Wow, this is taking a really long time for Bug to get over here. And then you hear the doors go shoom, open, but you don't see Bug, but you just see like refracting light moving on the ceiling.
No, this is the horror movie now.
Refracting light, and then suddenly there's a wine bottle in your hands.
The refracting light looks down at us. We see eyes appear from it. Collect my pages.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm
I'm better.
immediately going back.
I'm slamming on the airlock. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Get better stealth. Get better stealth.
Awesome. For funsies for the return circuit, I actually would like another stealth roll.
Let's go, let's go,
Because
let's go.
this
Oh my
hallway
God.
is so empty that every time you're in the hallway, if somebody's in the cockpit, you have to roll.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but if that pilot turned around and saw that moving really slowly on the ceiling, like
They
I just shit my
kill
pants and
himself.
die. at
I
that
would
point.
quit and I would go to the escape pod.
I would be like, I'm not even going to go investigate. Like I'm just getting an escape pod right on out of here.
So this one was significantly worse. 26. I rolled
26.
a 2.
Okay,
What?
I have to check that against the DC. Now
Not
hold on.
Fucking 2 and a 26.
Okay, so you
Oh.
go and you start kind of going, and almost you are Cassandra in this moment,
Oh my god.
Mackenzie, because there's something
Great.
about it. I feel like maybe you're so excited that you like finish your task, so you're moving a little bit faster than you think you would, and you hear a really soft noise from up ahead. I want to say it happens when you're like right here. And you see as like the chair swivels around as the android kind of like looks down this long, dimly lit, but still pretty bright hallway.
Oh.
And kind of goes to scan the area. But just kind of like pulls out their comm unit and turns back around. And doesn't seem to investigate.
Oh my god.
So now you can get to the escape pod.
That is
I was like in the
either
fucking corner and I'm not moving an inch.
I was just
Yeah.
waiting for them to fucking scream.
that was either you got really close or they're because of the invisibility they weren't aware enough to be alerted.
Mhm. It isn't
The-
invisibility, it is camouflage. So
Yeah.
their skin looks like the ceiling.
The fact that they pulled out a comm unit makes me think that they went to like call up the other guys and be like, hey, is anybody in the hallway right now?
Can I?
Maybe.
Everybody has different reactions to how stuff happens on this ship. You don't know what they're doing.
Can I? Can I look at the cam? Can I? Can I camera through the camera to see what they're looking at on their phone?
I think that one's a little difficult. I'll say you can check the cameras. They are on their phone, but they seem to just kind of be like typing away. Earlier, the last time you checked, they were pretty on top of like checking some of the diagnostic screens on like the ship, but now they're kind of like on their phone.
Ooh, that
essentially.
doesn't
Computer
seem
enhance.
good.
Computer enhance.
They don't have
Computer
enough
enhance.
computers to enhance.
Computer be better.
Go up there and look over their shoulder.
Yeah, go out there and ask. Hey, what's on your
Yeah.
phone? You got games on your phone?
Hey, what are you looking at?
Hey, you got games on your phone? Hey,
You got games on your phone.
Anyway, so. Ha! Okay, get back in your hiding spot.
My bit.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. It's time to sleep.
Hongshu.
Hongshu. Guess what? The good news is that the cool thing about night crew, well, night shift anyway, is that if you sleep at night, you know, you're less likely to get caught sleeping. So I'm gonna roll that right now. If you switch to a nocturnal sleep schedule, you get a really big bonus to stealth, but then you have a really high chance of being found when you're sleeping.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the trade-off.
I would
Okay.
hate being caught unaware like that.
Yeah, it'd be scary. And then if you did watches, it would be a whole thing. Okay, awesome. The night seems to pass peacefully. It's the dawn of the second day, everybody, as the lights go to flicker on to their full brightness. I'm gonna pause really quick. It's the morning. What do you guys think you're gonna try to do today as people go to move around?
Fortify.
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 Fortify. Snack on some rations.
Yeah.
I think the bravest hiding spot would be up here.
No, because that's what we were literally saying, that we're not gonna fucking do that.
Why not? Come on.
Walk into the bedroom.
From here to here is a horror zone.
Yeah, let's just put a big no.
I think we should go into one of the bedrooms though and sleep in their beds, because I think there's something really funny about being a fucking employee on the ship and you walk into your bedroom and there are 4 strangers sleeping in the bed.
Like, there's
How
enough
do you
beds for
react?
all of you right
Goldilocks
here.
Situation.
Because that's not gonna happen. That's
I
not gonna
know.
happen.
I know, it's not gonna happen. I'm not doing that. I just thought it was
It'd
funny.
be funny. You should try.
I get bored enough, maybe I will.
Yeah, try it. You have 5 more days. Who says you guys aren't gonna go yellow wallpaper by the end of this?
Judge is already feeling it.
Yeah.
She's like, man, this reminds me of prison too much.
What's her?
No,
I
Judge,
have-
it's okay. Let's play I Spy.
No.
I spy with my little eye something red.
That's how she does it every time.
Every time.
What are you gonna say,
have-
Sarah?
I have a question about the cameras.
Yes.
Do you get sound with them?
This is a good question. So, technically, no. But if characters are communicating over comms, which they might not have to, they're in close quarters, they could go and talk to somebody. So I've talked about this a little bit, and it's kind of confusing to like articulate because we kind of don't treat it like this. Comm lines are like radio lines, right? So you can key into like when you're initiating comms, it's because you're finding a frequency to talk on. But if people are skilled at finding those things, you can tap into them. You can listen in on their communications via comms if you find the frequency. And
Could it-
conversely, most times people can also do that to you if you're not careful.
Is it if you like join in on a frequency, can they tell that there's like another person there?
Nope, because it's like a radio.
Delightful.
You can just mute. You
Okay.
can just mute and join in.
I'm muting myself. Can I try listening out?
I would love that. Give me a computer
You're
check.
a little fucking pervert. You're a little.
I want to see if there's any drama.
Oh, there actually is drama with this crew. I hope you can find out about it.
Oh my god!
I know
what? That's what I'm-
everything about the Windfall and its crew right now.
We break in and it's actually like we're in the middle of like a polycule falling apart.
No!
There is relationship
gonna
drama
say-
here. I'm not joking.
I believe that! My joke is true!
What's that line Chilchuck said in Dungeon Meshi that was like, this is the #1 reason my parties fall apart?
It's relationships, yeah.
Oh.
Chilchuck was right.
The joke was right. I got
Don't
a
say
dirty
that.
20.
Dirty 20. Okay,
Oh,
Slay, 1
God.
second.
That's why I was asking about audio for the cameras, because like if we got audio with that, that's free TV.
It is free TV.
That's true.
Okay, 1 second. So I'm gonna say that when you're kind of going through it, you don't know if it's because it's encrypted or particularly hard to get to, or if just because nobody's talking, but you can't really find it right now. But I'll say that you can like knock off like I guess some of the ones you could search, so next time you would have a bonus if you did tomorrow. Because I think this idea is really fun and I want you to do it.
Yeah. I'll try again.
You want Bug to know this drama?
I want you
want
guys
to
to
know
know
so
anything
bad.
about these characters. I know the entire history of this crew. I'm not joking.
God,
Uh,
what a menace.
yeah,
I
Slay.
want one of these people to like go into like a bathroom or an unused room and start treating it like a confessional.
Yeah, they just start crying. One of these would do that.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna-
wonder who.
where's that skinny guy? I'm gonna say it's him.
Be nice to him.
I'm gonna guess it's him.
They really wanted this crew to feel human because you're stuck with them for 6 days.
No, they're stuck with us, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're in the walls.
We're the,
Okay.
Yeah, we're the termites in the walls.
Is anybody else going to do anything before daily stealth rolls?
Fortify.
Slay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here with Judge.
Slay. Fortify. Everybody who's in a safe spot can fortify for free. It's not a roll.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is why it's so important to find ones that are well hidden. Bug, do you want to get juice at nighttime before bed, or do you want to do it now?
At nighttime before bed, I'm too scared to do it right now.
That's super fair. Okay. Who wants to hack the computers for camera footage?
Me.
Okay, give me a computer check.
Darling, it's 5 in the morning. It's time for your daily computers check.
Okay. 19 plus 17. I got 36.
Okay, you do that. So everybody gets to add a +6 to their stealth roll.
Ooh.
Yippee.
Because Nico is not actively moving, you do not need to roll for Nico.
Nice.
I'm gonna use my light up dice.
Ooh.
Odessa, stop being so good at stuff.
It's 26. It's plus 26 right now.
I believe that.
Oh,
Did
just
you say I
casual 40
didn't? No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, oh, casual 41.
I rolled a 15.
Did you say I didn't have to roll as Nico? Or
Yeah,
that I
you
did?
don't have to roll as Nico.
Nice.
You only have to roll for Nico if Nico's actively moving from one place to another. That involves the hallway.
God, I'm so fucking sad.
Where's your roll?
You said I didn't.
No, your roll. Ken's roll.
Ken's roll. Oh, I already told you it was 36.
Oh, I was waiting for it to be typed in chat. Sargi, I did not hear you because I was reading. Okay, Slay, let me check some things really quick. Like moving everybody around.
Wee.
Whee.
Wee. Wee.
As you all get through another day of being holed up in the back of this ship, I think what's really interesting specifically about where you guys have hidden is that, like, I think you go the majority of the time not even really hearing footsteps on the ship in the places that you're in, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's tense but peaceful. With Ken and Bug being on their own, and then the other three being in the little tail tip over here. But you get through another 12 hours. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say we're all in the cool areas where cool people hide.
It's true. It's kind of cool.
If I hear footsteps, I'll start crying spontaneously.
All right. Does anybody want to move at all or do anything? You guys do have to eat before you go to bed.
I'm eating my field rations.
Okay,
think
eat
I-
one
Yeah,
of your field rations.
I was munching on rations.
I
Okay.
think I
Even
have
today.
a field. Yep, I have some field rations on me. Yep.
Ken, do you have any?
Yeah, I have field rations.
Okay.
Glad.
I didn't think all of you brought them with you, so I think that's interesting.
I had a lot of leftover.
I only brought 1 week of field rations with me.
I didn't bring any with me. I grabbed 2 from the kitchen.
That's
Yes.
right! You stole! Congratulations.
I had a lot of bulk left over after we after the underwater shit because I dropped off a bunch of stuff and then I was picked up a bunch of stuff.
You're also really strong.
I am also very strong.
Strong weighty.
Strong lady. Alrighty. Okay. Does anybody want to move before laying down for bed?
I have a mission.
Okay.
I have a juice mission.
Juice mission.
I'm
I love
gonna
how
make
you're
my way
risking
to the
it
kitchen.
all to get juice.
I need to get my friend juice.
It's important, okay?
It's important. I might also, assuming I get there, I also manifest. I also want to see if I can put some of my drugs in any of the food in the fridge.
Let's go. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah,
All right.
that's right. Jesus.
Yeah, okay, cool. So go ahead and you're gonna spend 2 feature-length films doing this endeavor.
Yep.
So
I'm
give
probably
me.
gonna stay in the airlock with Ken tonight.
I think that's super fair.
How romantical.
Awesome. Give me your big stealth check.
And it's +4 because I'm not leaving. Because I'm leaving the thing.
Yes.
34.
Awesome. Go ahead and get on over there. Okay. Now here's the fun question: what drugs are you putting in there?
Let me look at my list again.
Hell yeah. Also, yeah, you can definitely pick up juice. You can pick up like a couple bottles of juice to bring to Ken.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and put in an emetic.
Oh yeah, throwing up. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me mark that down from my inventory. I have a flavor question. Do they have flavors of juice? Or
Flavors
is it
of
just
juice.
one kind of juice?
So
The
they
nondescript fruit punch.
would. So they would, and it would not be fruit punch. A Callister cat would rather die than drink fruit punch.
Oh my god,
It
that's
would
right.
be like fresh squeezed like mangosteen juice. Like that's what it would like be. It's all like really rare and exotic. Oh, do you guys remember your first job with the yarrow berries and how it's like a delicacy on like multiple planets? Yarrow berry juice. Like it would be like fresh squeezed 100%. Like it shows up like detailed information on where it was gotten and like what farm, what planet. You know when you look at stuff and you can see like the halal certification, the kosher certification, there's like 15 of them on each one.
Bug is gonna take a picture of like the fridge and all of the juices and anything else that's in there, and is just gonna text her, "What all do you want me to bring?"
I need you to know, the chat just looks like and it is probably Ken just complaining the same thing that I was just like, oh great, the one time I can't eat anything on a ship. I'm locked away. I think she would ask for the yarrow berry because I don't think Ken has had yarrow berry.
Hell yeah.
I don't
Have a
remember if we
couple bottles of that.
established that. Nice.
Huh? Hi, Miss Maybe. Hi, I don't need your help right now. Thank you. You're so cute. Thank you.
She's helping.
Not my power button, please.
She's killing you.
Okay.
Guest
She's killing
star,
me.
Maybe.
She wants to headbutt my power button so bad. Okay. Making my way to the airlock
Okay.
with bottles of juice in hand.
Hilarious, actually. Stay in the kitchen.
Oh
Because
no.
there's a really funny roll I have to make.
I don't think it's gonna be very funny anymore.
Is somebody about to come get a little pre-bed snack time?
Yes, there's a character with that mechanic,
No!
actually.
Oh,
As
fuck.
you are, like, I'm setting the scene for you because for your skin thing to work, your jacket's off. You're wearing like your one piece, like bodysuit, and like boots and gloves, right? Camouflaged up, but standing in the kitchen, messing with the fridges, right?
Very, very important clarification. I am still wearing the tactical pumps. I am doing this all on the ceiling.
I hate that.
I'm hanging upside down.
You know what? Yeah, no, let's set the scene. You're hanging upside down, butt cheeks out.
God.
Camouflage to look
Serving
like the
cunt.
walls. You're serving cunt. The fridge is open, and you are like pouring this emetic into like the water supply of the ice machine, right? And you hear a shunk shunk noise as a lumbering, sleepy noir is like rubbing his eyes.
Kill him.
I have to make you do a roll right now.
Oh my god!
For juice.
For juice.
For juice.
For juice! I did this for love, my friend.
Can I make a distraction?
You want to know what? I will say, since you know that Bug is in there, and Bug is getting juice for you, maybe you went and you looked. You know what I mean? So I'll uncover everybody for you really quick. And I will allow you to make a distraction. I will get the rolls for you. Because I love you guys. And this is pretty funny.
This guy's a crybaby, 100%.
Okay. Okay. You have to explain to me what kind of diversion you're making And you can either make a computers, engineering, or mysticism check to do so.
I love the mysticism check. I'm making the ship haunt them. No.
I can also give you ideas if some don't come to mind.
Yeah. You said that in this area here, 5, there was like electronics and stuff, right? That it was like a lounge.
This is a holovid den. So yeah, so there's like flat screen TVs, there's like trivids in the tables, so it's like 3D holograms for shows. That's what a trivid is. So there's a lot of electronics in here. There's some electronics in here, mostly in the kitchen, but of note, like as in any ship, right? There's usually things for, like, in case of emergency, so things like fire suppression, because fires eat up oxygen in like life support supplies. So you could do something either in here or in another room. Yeah. I think those are the closest things that have like electronics, because like this room over here I don't think has any, and then I don't think any of the ones in the cargo holds are like notable enough to do something really big. You could fuck with the engine room, but I don't know if you would want to.
No, that's scary. Make TV go brr.
Okay, do you want to just make it make like a really loud noise? Do you want it to like short circuit, overheat?
I want it to make a really loud noise.
Okay, give me a computer's check. Because
Okay.
I'll say that that's you hacking into like the entertainment section of like this ship, and you're making it turn on like the Secret Housewives of Castrovel on like 200% volume. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like whatever was last on, but it's just really loud. Thank
Oh,
God
that's
for my-
great. I know what was last on, actually. Go ahead.
Oh my
Awesome.
god.
That was a 26. Everybody say thank you, mechanic, for having a good bonus.
Thank
Ooh.
you.
26, you said?
27.
Okay.
No, 26. Excuse me.
26? Okay. Cool. 1 second.
Sorry, I was looking at my bonus.
No, that's okay. Okay, Slay, awesome Slay Boots Queen. You do that. And this is something that all of you can hear. And it's maybe not even something that, like, Judge and Odessa realize is, like, happening, right? But, like, Bug, you're on the ceiling. Again, cheeks out, camouflaged, fridge is open. You're about to, like, start moving because this Noir, this huge hulking minotaur, hasn't seen you yet. He's very sleepily coming in here. And then you almost instantly hear from the other room the loudest, like, screech of metal, followed by, like, a guitar riff that almost, like, shakes the room you're in. And you can hear peppering throughout this ship, "What the fuck?" As he actually runs out to be like, "Oh shit."
Oh my god.
Yes,
As now,
he was in there last.
yeah, he was in there last. He was
Immediately.
listening to music, and he's okay. Give me a stealth check really quick. Do not add your +10 because you're trying to get out there really fast, because everybody is kind of converging on this noise.
My main goal is getting out of the kitchen. I'm staying parked here in the hallway on the ceiling for right now.
Okay, I will say then, yeah, you can add your +10 because you went out the minute he ran out. Okay, I'll let you do that. Okay, let's do that.
I rolled a 19. Hang on. 43.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm waiting for these bitches to go back and be about their fucking shit, and then I'm gonna move again.
Ken, this better be the best juice you've ever had in your life.
I made a joke.
I could have gotten you other food too.
Juice. But the doors are kind of like open as like everybody is out here, and there's kind of like a squabble, where you hear like this voice be like, "Dow, what the fuck? That you scared the fuck out of me." Ken, you with your little cameras, you see this guy is like fully like squatted on the ground, head between his knees, like mad, but like, oh my god. And the big guy is just like, I promise you would have heard if I was listening to it that loud. I don't know what happened. And you hear the android go, "For a second, you've made me think we even had some action."
Oh no, you're a freak.
And I think that the captain just like comes up behind the android, shoots a look, and then the android kind of just puts their hands up and like steps back and is like, okay. And I think almost that the captain kind of looks at the Noir man and say, "It's lights out. Go to bed." And you see, almost without hesitation, he's like, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am."
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no, he got in trouble for this.
And everybody goes back to what they were doing.
Now we just need to do that a couple more times, and we can destroy this crew.
No more late night juice runs. God damn it.
Oh wait, no, he was.
Yeah,
done.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
It was worth it. One of them might throw up.
One of them I throw up. Is it a rank 1 or 2 a medic?
Rank 1.
Okay, Slay. Good to know. I have it pulled
Yeah.
up in my other tab.
Yeah, chances aren't necessarily high, but like, it's something.
Yeah, no
It's
worries.
something to do.
Now you can add your big stealth roll as you scuttle on the ceiling to get to Ken.
And swarm over. Let me in. Let me in.
I hate you.
30.
Okay, Slay. You come and you slide on in. Arms full of juice, harried.
Yeah, Bug, like, hands Ken the juices, like, one by one, and then just kind of, like, slides down the wall onto the floor.
Man. You want to play some video games?
Please.
How's Judge and Odessa doing over there?
I spy with my little eye.
What do you think the other two are up to?
I don't get a turn.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. What do you spy?
Something red.
Ooh, okay. Oh. Is it...
Your jacket.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I like
Oh, wait,
the
that's a
idea of
Who
baby.
said that?
just
Who
coming
said
on
that?
You have a child with you.
Your jacket. Your jacket.
it?
Yeah.
Is it your
Yes,
jacket?
It's the jacket. It's yes. I was trying. Yes.
Okay. I spy something red.
Your jacket.
Final answer?
Yeah.
What's the judge?
Yeah. You're
It is my jacket. Yay!
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 I bet they're probably just they're probably bored.
Do you
Yeah,
have
they're
any
locked.
cards with you?
Let me check. Judge's gonna dig through her pockets to see what she has. Let's see. I got shot grenades, zip sticks. I got thieves' tools. I got a signal jammer, med patch, ion tape, field ration, fire
Cards,
extinguisher.
Judge, cards.
You know,
uh,
if you were around an Infosphere, you could download chess from the App Store, but alas, no internet.
Mhm.
Judge is like, we can play knifey handy, where he pulls out a knife and does the between the fingers.
Nice.
I think we're gonna need our fingers in case we get caught.
At least one round.
I think I'm okay. I think I'll pass.
So yourself, I'm real good at this game. I haven't lost a finger. She holds up her mechanical hand.
Reassuring.
But that's
I think we're just
that's
sticking
up to.
around.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's fun. I love listening to it.
Yeah.
Got that, yeah.
Got that,
We listen, certified yappers, all of us. Hell yeah. Okay. Then you guys go to sleep, snore me's, and you are not caught this night either.
We're never gonna get caught, motherfucker. You'll never get us.
Let me move the time forward. Bonk. Okay. All right. Dawn of the third day. What are you guys doing?
Video games.
Video games, gaming. Drinking juice, gaming.
Yeah.
Do we have
Snacking
to
on
say
rations.
we're
On rations.
fortifying again, or is it just fortified now?
If it's in the same spot, you don't have to, like, because it's not a check, so it's fortified. We would need the computers check again for the footage.
Yes, sir.
Oh, can I also try finding a radio frequency again?
I would love to do that. Give me a computer check.
Birdie tree.
Turdy tree. Yep. Okay, Slay, you guys get that extra bonus.
$19.
Nice.
Nice. And then everybody's
19
moving around.
straight.
19, like, computer check?
Yeah.
Swag. 1 second.
And then I will do stealth.
Sorry, I'm also moving everybody around, so it's gonna take me a second.
Please, I'm scared.
I got an nat 20 for my stealth.
Oh my god. Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. Okay, Slay. Slay. What's everybody else's stealth also? With the plus
this
6.
the- +6.
Yes, the big daily one. I'm glad you guys found such solid areas really early on, because this can be a mess sometimes when people run this.
Fair.
I can believe it.
Okay, awesome. So, good.
I'm being saved by the dice.
Yeah, you're doing really good.
Oh, just casual 46.
Well, you know.
Yeah, you know.
I'm being saved by checks notes. My +6.
All right. I will say, kind of like while you guys are hanging out, Bug, you do manage to, because it's almost like offhand. Because again, like this is a place where like people could get up and go talk organically, or if they're in a room, they can talk organically. But you kind of find this radio frequency that people are talking on. 1 second, let me see. Yes, I have a list of things. You pick up on a conversation that seems to be between two people. That seems to kind of be a lot of pauses, but it's interspersed with like, it's also actually, oh my god, wait, no, you were outside, so you heard everybody's voices, so I can put voices to people. You hear the voice of the android kind of like lamenting that she's bored. And you hear her kind of say, I never really know what to do on days when I'm off shift. This job's easy, but nothing ever happens. And you hear a voice kind of stutter up from the Lashunta man that's like, well, I mean, it's easy money, good company. And you see there's like a really long pause, and she goes, we can't even connect to the infosphere around here. You know, we're just gonna be sent back to the station the minute we're done. Probably in the same conditions. So they're always like, it's a 6-day job, but really it's a 2-week endeavor. And you hear him go to say, and you kind of hear like the sound of like a page, like a paper page flipping, which calls back to that thing of like in that welcome basket, there were like physical books, which are like not super common these days, right? And he kind of just mumbles, well, I don't think they're that bad. And that's kind of all you pick up right now.
Okay. Bug will go ahead and text the others and let them know, like, if you want to try picking up on any conversations, you can go to this frequency.
Drama, spreading the drama. Judge will 100% save that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, listen, they don't have connection to the infosphere. We get free TV.
It's true.
We're so bored over here.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, it's so funny because our like characters might be bored, but that's good because it means that we
Yeah.
haven't fucked up.
You know what's also really fun? So you're all keyed into this frequency now, right?
Yeah.
You actually hear this kind of like low and like slow voice that Bug you would know is from the Noir Man. As you hear him go to say, guys, something's kind of weird with the cameras. And you hear the sound of the captain say, what do you see, Dow? And if you're keyed up on the cameras right now, Ken, they are both in the cockpit. And you kind of see that they're kind of like looking over this sort of display, and because they're right next to each other, you don't hear the rest of this particular conversation, but really quickly you hear the captain kind of like ping on and say, cameras are starting to look kind of choppy. If anybody sees any flickering lights or any other electrical mishaps, keep us posted. I'll take a look at the engine. We don't want to be out here if the electricity starts going dim. Last thing we need is some electrovores fucking with our shit.
Yeah. Oh. Worry! That's my room! That's my room!
I need this crew's friendship to fall apart faster.
Oh my god.
Hold on, actually. You guys are kind of like keeping an eye on this interaction as like the minutes crawl by, and Bug and Ken, you hear this noise more clearly because you're closer. But it's
No.
also not too far away for Judge and Odessa to hear, as you all kind of hear a voice pretty close to you coming from this captain say, "Wait a minute," and goes to walk out and starts moving very quickly towards the airlock. Hi! Hi!
I'm calling on ceiling!
Hi, Bug and Ken!
Over the corner.
Can't do something.
I don't know how viable that would be. I was about to say, could I try to lift Ken up to the ceiling?
Ken wouldn't be camouflaged.
I know.
Okay, what if lifts Ken up, puts Ken behind them, and clings?
Go into space, Ken. Go out of the airlock, Ken.
You could try.
Like, do you mean like shove past her?
No, into space.
What? No.
Okay, what are you doing? Are you trying to hide? Are you gonna try to run past? Are you gonna try to do like... You have like bullet time before this airlock is opening. Because Bug's on the ceiling, so Bug can just do stealth and pray to God. But you can also hide if you want to. It's just harder for you on the ground. Because you don't have camouflage.
I don't.
I'm trying to see if there's something I can do to help. Fuck.
I don't think there's anything I can do from over here.
You know what's funny is that if I had taken, if I had the original Sylph spell, inherent spell casting, I could have invisibility.
Yeah, your invisibility was you switched it out for the water world.
Yep. Let's just stealth the
Okay.
boys.
I want both of you guys to give me a stealth. You do not get the extra +6 for either of you.
I didn't imagine so. It's okay. I rolled good and I have a good bonus. I have a 29.
Okay.
Also 29.
Wow.
Killing myself.
Can I, like, be ready so that if this captain comes in here and sees Ken, I can, like, drop down to close the door and try to keep her from yelling or something? Can I, like, ready up in action?
I think it is too quick to be happening right now. I think that the next... I'm gonna resolve the rolls really quick, and then we can see what we have to do.
Okay.
Okay. This is a really interesting turn of events, gang.
You made them. You made the turn of events.
I didn't. Okay, so you guys have the whole time of the sort of like the decompression time before the doors open, right, to hide. Bug, you scuttle up on the ceiling and you're doing everything in your power to be like, don't perceive me, don't look at me. And Ken, you almost do the exact opposite, where you like kind of like get on the floor in a corner next to the door, kind of hoping that you avoid notice, right? And it looks like when the door opens, you see her and she kind of like has a weapon out, but you see that it's almost in the same way that, like, you know, when it's the vibe of when you open a porch door because you hear a raccoon going through your garbage. It's very much like a you know what I mean, like trying to like see if something is there. And she goes to look around, and there's almost like this second before you think that you're gonna get away with it until she goes to turn to leave and she turns in the direction that you are in, Ken, and you can see you're close enough that you can see the white of her eyes as they widen, because even though she was coming here to investigate a noise, you don't think that she expected that it was a person. And in that moment of surprise, both of you can tell me if you want to do something. And it has to be something that would essentially be like a one action thing, you know?
Hey, we should, hey, if you drag her in here and we activate the airlock again, we can suffocate her.
What the fuck?
From the sounds of it, she was already in here. She was just at the door. I think if we just close the door.
Maybe we just no.
No.
Nah, you're hallucinating.
I think Bug would be reticent to push her out the airlock, but if it comes to that, they will. I think their first instinct is to just try to make it so that she doesn't make a noise or like call for anybody.
I'm scared.
Gotta make a decision.
I'm scared. I have decision paralysis. I'm scared.
Okay, because one of us has to close the door. Somebody's gotta close the door.
I think you get to make the decision in this because my immediate thing was just to fucking murder her.
I think what Bug is gonna try to do is to drop down and like, I guess it would be a grapple because they would be trying to like put a hand over her mouth.
Okay. Slay, let me get her stat block up.
Papa, I'm scared. Papa, I'm scared. Help!
What
Help!
noise was she investigating?
I think she was investigating the cameras and she found something when she was in, like, looking at them in the engine room, and that's what led her to here.
I can tell you the thought process if you're worried about it coming out of nowhere. Electrovores do come in through airlocks. They feed on electricity. I don't know if you guys know that about creatures.
No.
They feed on they can grab onto your hull. They've gotten on the Misfortune before.
Yeah.
And they eat your power, and so they can come in through the airlock. Also, because again, when you fail daily rolls, because you failed your daily roll, and I had to make it make sense because you haven't left the airlock, so I was like, oh, maybe the cameras are weird, and then maybe you and Bug were talking. Like I had to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, 100%. I've been camping. You're allowed to punish me for camping.
This wasn't punishing. You just failed. Lily.
Lily, help. Kill
Lily,
the DM.
distract the DM, Lily. Do something.
She
Lily.
tried. She knocked
Help
over a bowl from the
me.
sink. Anyways, okay. Okay, yeah. Give me. Grapple.
Please, God, let it be athletics. Please, God.
Oh, that's right. In Starfinder, grappling is really hard. We're not going to make it really hard. I don't want to do it really hard. It's because they want you to have like a combat maneuver feat for it. Yeah. I'm gonna say, yeah, go ahead and do an athletics really quick. Also, I actually have to show you the picture because the reason why I had to have her find you guys is because she had a nat 20 perception on her roll.
Oh. 28 athletics.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, all right. I'm gonna set the scene, right? There's this moment where you know this captain has seen you, Ken, and you're frozen because your first thought is like is defense. It's I need like the airlock, we need to like get out, we need to get her out, we have to shut this down, right? And in that moment of hesitation, she has her like weapon out, it's just like down because she didn't have it pointed at anything. She hasn't even pointed it at you.
Why would she?
Yeah, exactly. And Bug, you drop down from the ceiling and you like grab her from behind and drag her like the inch into the airlock to close the door. You don't succeed in getting a hand over her mouth, so she is going to actively be fighting back against you this whole time. And you kind of hear her let out this like, again, almost this like growl of, I feel like bewilderment. I think that she is almost like, what kind of fucking rats crawled in here? And she's like, gonna like, I think she's gonna try to immediately break grapple. I think she is trying to like flip you over her shoulder, essentially.
Door! Getting door!
Door is closed.
Thank God.
She doesn't quite beat your athletics roll that got her like that, which is what the DC is going to be. Can you go ahead and write that in chat so I'll make sure to remember it in future escape attempts?
Yes.
Slay.
If she's grappled, does that mean I can take her weapon?
No. Because grapple
Dumb.
does not mean restrained. Grapple just means it's harder to move, but like her hands are free. She's just mostly trying to get Bug off her.
Yeah.
You could try if you wanted to. I just don't think your athletics is going to be very good.
It's, no. I can try to overload it if it's an energy weapon so that she can't use it.
It is not.
Damn. She's fucking manual.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Fucked up.
Okay. Ken is immediately alerting Judge and Odessa.
Interesting.
Something happened here.
Something terrible.
The terrible is that you see an actual picture of her trying to restrain this woman.
Yeah.
Not getting a picture bit struggle.
Oh my God, is it... Okay, I have an out-of-character mechanics question.
Yeah.
Is there, like... When you knock someone out with non-lethal damage, is there, like, rules in place for how long it takes them to wake up? Or is it just they wake up when they wake up?
That's a good question. Let me look.
Can we min-max knocking out?
I will say it will take a long time to knock them out with non-lethal because they do have, like, combat level HP.
Yeah.
So you would have to be,
Well,
like,
I also-
beating the shit out of her. But you could.
Yeah. I could. With my fucking punches. My supercharged punches.
I think we're gonna have to kill these guys, Nico.
No, we don't want to kill anyone.
I'm scared.
Because I want to... So now I'm thinking we just have to knock her out, but if we knock her out and it takes her, like, 2 days or something to wake up, her
They're
crew's gonna come
gonna-
looking for her.
Yeah, they're gonna get suspicious of that.
Unless we successfully sneak her into one of the bedrooms and into a bed.
But then she'll wake up and be like, there are
No,
Okay. I
It was
have-
all a
This is
dream.
I have found the rules, and it's actually really elaborate, which means that if this ever happens to you guys, I know how long you stay asleep. So basically, it's the same ruling for like stabilizing after being brought to 0 HP. You just don't have to like stop the bleeding, right? But the way that it works, regardless, when you're unconscious and stable, but you can't get up because when you're unconscious, if you have resolve points to spend, you can get back up. So that's the thing to look out for. So it could be faster than this, but traditionally, if she doesn't have resolve points to spend to get up and like stay in the fight, essentially, is that every hour she would have to make a check to wake up.
We must drain her resolve.
Yes.
Jesus.
My god.
Yeah.
I think we're the bad guys.
No.
Now, I don't suppose there's a chance we could talk our way out of this one.
Talk to you
With the
too.
2 lowest charisma.
You can
no.
try.
Oh my god.
No. If Judge was there, you'd have the 2 lowest because Judge has -1.
That's true.
Oh!
I have a +1 to intimidation.
I'm gonna kill myself.
You're doing a lot of deliberating, so I'm gonna make something happen.
Oh god.
You kind of see as you guys are kind of like on a comm link, like talking about what to do. She is still kind of like trying to get you off of her, and hold on 1 second. I'm gonna do something fun. I'm gonna do something fun with stat blocks.
It's not fun.
It is fun.
I disagree. This is very fun.
Sorry we're in the portion of it where I constantly have to keep reading stuff. It's because I didn't know if you guys were gonna fail until the end.
Yeah.
There's a
That's
chance
okay.
of getting to the end.
I can
I
believe it.
Not
There is.
anymore.
Oh hey, Judge, look, you weren't the reason we failed.
Listen, I didn't want to say it. But I've been,
did.
That's
I've
awesome.
been basking in that glory.
Yeah, you're the reason we failed.
I
I'm
know. I'm
kidding.
terrible at stealth.
It wasn't even that you were bad at stealth, because I got the same number as you. She just has crazy fucking peepers.
Okay, awesome. I think that she is kind of going to growl out like a "Who the fuck are you?" And she goes to like kick at Ken because you guys are in really close quarters and she can't get you off, but Ken's in front of her, so she goes and like aims a kick at like your hip, Ken, and you take
Take damage.
you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Get kicked, idiot.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Get kicked.
Get kicked.
If you guys aren't doing anything else, I can turn this into initiative.
Fuck.
These are the 2 in the spotlight. I'm curious to know what they're gonna do because Judge can't really get there in time to
Sarah.
use this.
If we get the airlock and we kill her,
Oh my god.
If we kill
Oh.
her, the other crew is gonna notice, and the suspicion will immediately be up by like 1,000.
and we kill them all too, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
We don't gotta kill them.
Okay.
This is
Okay, I'm going to give you 1 chance. If you're going to be deliberating like this verbally, that means that you have to be deliberating to bug, which means in character Ken would have had to say that.
I thought Ken was against that kind of stuff.
She is.
You can say it, but you need to tell me that. I have to tell you full stop. I'm about to start having her treat these deliberating on what to do with her as like you actually talking around her, because that's what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna stop then.
Uh,
I have no idea what to do. There we go.
I don't know either. Bug kind of like looks at her. It's like we're Stowaways.
True.
Yeah.
Bro.
This rolls.
Stowaways in an airlock and water is wet. I'm going to have her actually, instead of trying to get you off anymore, she's actually gonna try to ram backwards into you to slam you against the wall.
Ooh.
Ken is gonna
Hey
call
now.
out. She's gonna
Hey now.
say, "I'm a Callistocrat. I'm supposed to be going here. I got left behind."
Give me a bluff check. That's cool. Bug, you do take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Owie.
Owie.
That's a cool lie.
It's.
It's a lie, but it's a cool one.
Well,
gotta-
you want to know
I-
what? Is your bluff or is your diplomacy higher?
They're the same.
Okay, because technically that's not a lie. You were a Callistocrat, and you are supposed to be here. You were told to be here. Not legally though. But go ahead and do your roll.
Probably, though. I got an 18.
Oh, shit.
You see that almost like takes her, like stops her in her tracks, and she's like, "Huh?"
I will literally take out my Callistocratic clothes right now to show her.
What fucking game are you playing now?
The one where you don't touch me.
Oh, don't worry. I know enough about the tenants to get by.
If I let go of you, are you going to try to kill us?
I wasn't gonna kill you to begin with. I wanted. Give me an intimidation check.
Who?
Oh.
A bug, because I was
Bug?
talking.
Bug.
Oh.
Bug.
The funny thing about this is Bug wasn't like trying to intimidate. I think they were genuinely asking,
Yeah.
but they're fucking big and grabbing her.
Yeah, it is just a scary question to be asked, you know what I mean?
Not 1 plus 0.
Can we use a hero point?
Nope.
Can we
Don't
have
got
Starfighter
them.
hero points?
Can I take 50
Oh.
damage to give Bug?
Can I take
Can I take
50
100
damage so I never
damage?
have to see this again?
I'll tell you what. I do have something to say to this. But in the regards to the like, can I please take damage to help Bug do better? If you guys are talking through Ken's phone, you can also talk to her. Bug and Judge and Odessa. But I have to resolve this first. I don't know what kind of streets you're from, but I don't kill on sight. I wasn't going to kill you to begin with. I do think that we all here can see that there is a problem with stowaways on this particular ship, because if you're a Callistocrat, then you know damn well what this is. So if you let go of me, and if you don't go near my crew, we can talk.
Bug, let's go of her.
Okay.
Can I? Where's the sense motive in here?
Do you want a sense motive?
Yeah,
Do it.
I don't. There it is. Got lost in all the fucking things. That's just an 18. 10 plus 8.
Okay. You don't see anything in her that seems to contradict what she's saying. She seems guarded now, even though she's let go, and suspicious, right?
Fair.
But you see that even though she keeps her weapon in her hand, she doesn't holster it, right? She keeps it pointed at the ground, which is about as nice as you can do when you're holding a weapon, you know? But she is pointedly not putting it away yet, because she did get grabbed and pulled into the airlock.
It's true.
You know.
These things did happen.
I think there's this pause when she's let go where there's like a moment of silence before anybody says anything, and she actually goes to say the first thing, and she just says, if you're trying to take the ship, you have to know I can't let you do that.
I just have somewhere I need to be.
Don't we all, honey? Well, this is a very cushy place to be at. We're about 2 days away from our destination. If you come with me, we have a spare room that you can sleep in until we get to Fortune's Heart. You will not be hurt, but full disclosure, my plan is to be honest about what transpires on this ship. So if you're meant to be there, you're meant to be there. And if you're not, I guess you get handed to like-minded individuals. That's about the best I can do for you.
That's very generous, thank you.
I like to think you kind of make it farther, having a bit of soft spot for people. I was gonna call you the little man, but clustercrats ain't little these days. But come on. And she is going to make a show of opening the airlock, and then actually goes to like look both of you dead in your eyes, one after the other, and puts her pistol on her belt.
I just want to say, this is a very tense and cool scene. It is somewhat ruined by the fact that Bug looks like that.
Yeah. You are double cheeked up, wind pumped. It's why it's kind of believable. I'm sorry, both of you are not dressed for the occasion.
Yeah.
She's like, alright, clustercrats are weird.
Okay. We gotta do what we gotta do, chat. Let's go!
Okay. You are walked through this ship. And whenever she gets up to here, you can come along, Ken, if you would like.
I just had to get off Nico.
You hear her call out, while also clicking on the comm link. Whoever is still keyed into the comm station can hear this.
I think we are.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You hear her say, "No one go into the stateroom. We have some unwilling but cooperative guests. I want to make sure that you guys keep a wide berth for your own safety. I'll take responsibility for this one."
just looks over to Dessa and says, "I hate this job. I fucking hate this job."
You are ushered into this room.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, look at you guys.
Wow.
And you see the captain kind of goes up to the door, and she stands there for a minute, and she kind of crosses her arms, and she says, you don't have to want to introduce yourself to me, but manners are manners. I feel a little weird chauffeuring people and not saying it. I'm Captain Adalia of this crew. This door won't... This room will have everything that you need, so you don't need to be walking around. I'm not going to lock the door, but I am willing to. I hope that is amenable.
Bug will nod their head and will kind of raise a hand and say, I'm Bug.
Would have been nicer to meet your... Huh?
I need to reread something, go ahead.
Okay. Would have been nicer to make your acquaintance in other circumstances, but I'm glad that this didn't have to come to blows. No hard feelings.
Except you did.
That was so quiet.
They're so fucking pissed, just sitting in a back cargo room, like, what the
Yeah!
fuck do we do now?
Nico looking at the both of you. My mom.
I know.
Nico, I don't say this very often, but I'm very cross with your mother.
Oh fuck. Maybe I. Oh, I'm thinking.
I think Odessa's gonna take some time reassuring Nico that even if we're not getting her out right now, we do intend on it. But we might stay hidden to give ourselves the advantage.
Not the millions of people.
Yeah, I don't think everybody comes up.
They're gawking at you like you're in the fucking zoo.
Yeah, it's
Like,
funny.
oh my god, Stowaways.
Because Adalia was like, everybody stay the fuck away. We don't know what the fuck they're gonna do.
God.
And they're like, what?
What?
I will
Yeah, I
say.
bet that android's like, oh, this is a lot more interesting suddenly.
Yeah, actually, I was about to actually say that this android actually pokes his head through, like, around the open doorway behind Adalia to get a look at y'all, and you see Adalia just go to mutter, Cherry, back up. And as just because I'm going to say it because I've now talked about them technically twice, they actually have all pronouns, so it moves. That's not me messing it up. Sometimes I mess it up, but this is them having multiple, which is pretty silly.
Another android with fluid gender, interesting.
I love it. I love it when an android has fluid gender. I think it's so fun. Yeah, unless there's anything else you say to Adalia before she leaves you in this stateroom, she leaves, and I get to describe this stateroom. It's actually a room you can't get into unless you're put in here, which I think is really funny.
I don't think Mike says anything. I do think that they wave to Shiari through the doorway.
I think that amuses them. I'm gonna be honest. I think that they like double take and then they like. There's no other way I can describe it besides strike a pose and then they leave. You know what I mean? Awesome. I get to describe this room. A king-sized 4-poster bed sits against the wall of this lavishly appointed stateroom. Its fine silk bedding covered with a white comforter embroidered with golden thread. To either side is a mahogany nightstand. In the center of the room, a plush couch and 2 chairs surround a low table. A vid screen set into the wall near the entry door cycles through a variety of nature scenes, from lush forests to beautiful ocean beaches.
Wow.
You guys also can technically look around this room. because it has like a nice bathroom adjoined to it.
I was gonna say we get a private bathroom. Oh my god.
Get a private bathroom. Ken, you go to like open the nightstand, and in the top drawer of the nightstand is a gold embossed copy of the Prophecies of Calistrad.
The hotel Bible.
It is the Hotel Bible.
You got King James.
Ken just takes it and starts slapping the dresser with it as she's just panicking.
There's also 2 vials of pheromone perfume.
Disgusting!
Yeah. They said this shit might be for fucking.
They better not be fucking.
They better not be fucking, it's true. Actually, Callistocrats use pheromone perfume to make their business deals go better. Fun fact. That's real.
I do know that. I do know that.
Hi. Hey, Captain and Pilot. How are you feeling?
Ah!
Ah!
God,
Mm.
I think they're just sitting there. I think Odessa's just trying to think about what to do next.
That seems
Okay.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Judge is like, okay, let's weigh our options. We have, as it stands, we have 2 paths that I can see. We have path 1, where we sit our asses down, and we just keep quiet and wait for an opportunity where we can get them. Option 2, violence.
There is violence.
Okay. Here's my thought process.
Please.
Obviously, I want to help them. If we go violence right now, this job won't finish. And I think
Mhm.
that we can do both. I think if we wait, we might be able to wait long enough for them to get their cargo. Hopefully get the other 2 without them also knowing that we're here. If it goes
Right.
well.
Right. My worry is what's to stop them from dropping them off long before the cargo. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that window because as it stands, I think getting into orbit and getting to them is a very short window.
I think my thought for that then is that if we don't have an opportunity to get the cargo, then we'll get the other 2 and use intimidation tactics if necessary
Violence, okay.
to ensure that we're on the ship when they get their cargo.
Right. I chose a terrible time to stop drinking.
Do we have some of that escape pod wine?
I wish.
In the escape pods.
Ugh.
Oh wait, no, Bug brought it to you the first night.
That's what I was gonna. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Judge
Oh,
looks
yeah.
at it.
Hold on.
She is tempted. She is very tempted. She's, what's the equivalent of a will saving throw? Let's see.
I think that's just. Oh yeah, it's just a will save. Actually, you have will saves in Starfinder.
What does a 16 get her?
A 16 gets you, I think, because that's not very high. I think you take a sip before you realize that it might be a bad idea to drink on the job.
Yeah, she takes a sip. It's been so long since she's had alcohol
Mhm.
that like it tastes bad,
Yeah.
and she's like, no, and like puts it down. Literally.
Yeah, literally.
She hates both of the tastes, but like at least the non-alcoholic somewhat reminds her.
Yeah, literally.
Judge just looks at Odessa and says, I think you're right. I think let's just wait, try to wait it out. Well, keep an eye on this place. We don't have any camera access anymore, so we're gonna have to really rely on comms. But we do have two people who are probably gonna have a lot of eyes on them who can kind of inform us.
I will say actually about cameras. This whole time, Ken has like had cameras and told you guys what rooms they're in, so you could still do that. You just might have to be quieter because now you're close to people. So now, Bug and Ken, your stealth checks will be if you're helping the other two to not have it be too loud.
I'm actually curious. Do you guys think that like Ken or Bug like text Odessa and Judge anything when everyone leaves?
I actually wanted to say that Ken was immediately going to send Nico like
A message that's just like, do not leave them. You need to stay with Judge.
and Odessa, because like half of that thing, a part of the reason why I was so quiet is because I was just like sitting there. I was just like, would Nico come out?
This
Or
time
would
he
Ken
didn't.
like? Yeah, I was also thinking about like Ken like panic calling for Nico.
Mm-hmm. Which I think would also have been very realistic.
In the end, it's up to him, but Odessa did also tried her best to be like, listen, man, I know you want your mom.
I
We
think
gotta wait.
I think there's this thing that I think is really interesting, and I wonder if Odessa, you pick up on it because you're so good at sensing motive. Is that I think that you do your best to reassure Nico, but I think something that's really interesting about Nico is that it's less that like he is personally like worried or upset. It seems that it is the sheer fact that like Ken is in a situation that I think he can't help. I think there isn't always an urge because he can tell whenever she's emotionally distressed because that was his original function. So I just think it's really interesting because it kind of reminds me of like when you tell a dog to sit, but you know he doesn't want to sit there. You know what I mean? Because there's something else he wants to be doing. I don't know. I just think it's really interesting. But I think he's very quiet.
I love my son.
That's your son.
I love him too. I think Odessa tries to console him the best that she can, and I hope that the message from Ken helps.
I have
Judge
this.
Judge will also try to help.
I have this visual of like Judge and Odessa like sitting against the wall, and like Nico is like against the wall, like between their much larger bodies, and just sitting there.
I like that.
Yeah.
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 Do you think Bug says anything?
Yeah, I think so. I think as soon as like the other people have gone, door is closed. Bug is like taking a picture of the room and sending it along
Beautiful.
with like a complete play-by-play of what just happened.
Okay, nice. I just wanted to get a read on y'all's character thoughts because if your characters were like, come get us right the fuck now,
Yeah.
would have been important to take into consideration.
Yeah, but Bug isn't asking for help, but they are very intent on making sure everybody is in the loop on what the fuck is going on.
Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh. Shockingly, did not go as bad.
Did not go as bad.
Did not go as good, but not as bad.
Nobody's dead. Nobody's out in the drift.
Yeah. Honestly, hard to argue with those odds, you know?
Mhm.
All right. Does that mean that everybody lays down to go to bed?
Yep.
That happened.
And there was only one bed.
And there was only
Can
one
I-
bed.
Can
Can I actually stay up? I think we should start doing watches now, Judge.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
All right. So for a watch, then I forget there's an algorithm. There's an algorithm.
Ah.
You know what I mean? You remember from Curse of Strahd. I think if you wanted to, I think it would just have to be that you guys sleep one after the other, and I think that would take part
Yeah.
of the morning and the evening before it turned dark.
That's fine with me if that's fine with you, Molly.
Yeah, I
Swag.
think so. Judge, or does Odessa want to take the first watch, or do you want Judge to?
Or
Nico.
Nico don't need sleep.
Nico don't need sleep.
Oh,
Ah!
my
Yes!
hero!
My half sentient boy!
Where's the picture of Rafiki holding up Simba? That's
Yes, Nico, you guys can-
all of us.
You guys can sleep like normal. Nico can keep watch.
Yeah, never mind.
Wow.
I passed
Never mind.
out.
Yep. They sleep in a crate. Fuck this.
Yeah, snore. Snore me. I can't imagine sleep would come easy after today.
Nope.
But
Nope,
unfortunately,
it feels bad.
nature calls.
The type of sleep where it's like, I'm going to be exhausted if I don't do this, so fuck it.
Yeah, real. Okay, awesome. Yeah, it's now the 4th day. All right. Wake up, drank, I guess. Let's go. Let me roll this. Okay. Almost in like... It's almost like a slap to the face how no one comes in that side of like the ship after yesterday. Almost like catching somebody has made people like less cautious.
They're a little bit more like, fuck it.
Yeah, like we got everyone there was to get.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
do they know.
Literally.
Surely, if there was more people, they would have been in the same place.
Yeah, who would have split the party in this critical junction?
Us.
Hehe. Okay, awesome. Okay. Alright, what's everybody doing?
Vibing, I guess. I, as Sarah, want to brainstorm with you, Ash, about ideas for when we get there.
Yeah.
Because right now, the best idea I have, and I do think Bug would talk about this in character, but I'm not saying it in character because thoughts. Right now, the only idea that I have is that we try to stall as much as possible of getting off the ship.
That would, yeah.
And then if we manage to do that, then once they get the cargo on, we just go.
Yeah. I can't say I disagree. I can't think of any other ideas, so I'm going with you.
Yeah,
I don't want to hurt these people.
I don't want to hurt them.
You are going to kill them.
Wait. Oh my god. Wait, okay, I have a backup plan, I think. Sorry, I know I'm not part of this, but I just thought of something. So, even if you guys cannot manage to get back on the ship, if like all hell breaks loose, you're separated from us and we're like, oh fuck. We should try to get the cargo, right? We're going to hijack the ship anyway. So because if the cargo is on the ship and they're gone, we can just swing back around and be like, hey ladies, get on our fucking ship, and then we break for it.
And
That's the thing.
Here's the thing, is as long as most of them are off the ship, we could handle one
That's
person.
the thing.
Yeah.
We just put them in the escape pod and shoot them out. Oh my god.
Sorry, I was just like, okay, wait. Even if like every hell breaks loose, we still have options.
That's honestly probably one of our better plans.
Yeah.
Oh my
We
god.
could also. This is another thing. I like the idea of you guys get the ship and drive back for us because I think that's our best option. I do think there's a chance if most of them are going to be going out to deal with cargo stuff or like doing stuff around the ship and being busy, we could exit this room and try to hide somewhere again.
Yeah.
I think we
really
left.
funny.
You good.
I like that too, honestly, just for the balls of it all. Just
And
not in
if
the
that fails, they
airlock
just-
again.
Nowhere to run, just like Judge said the first time, truly. Do you guys want me to remind you of something that I think is really fun? It's actually something that Bug learned from eavesdropping. Because it was something that Shiari said, right, when talking to the Lashunta man. And it was like, oh, like, they say this job is only 6 days, but really, like, we have to immediately get off and come back
Yeah, 2
anyway, so it's like a
weeks.
2-week situation. Which means the trip back isn't part of the job. But you don't know what that means. Mysteries afoot.
Mysteries afoot. What are they doing here?
You don't know. It is unfortunate actually because Tarika had so much information and yet so little.
I hate this job. I hate this job.
All of our jobs are cursed.
That's crazy that they would be sent to pick up cargo, but then not. Hello? Where are you delivering it to?
Who says
I
they're
was-
delivering it anywhere?
What if they're double crossing and they're like working with somebody else, like we're working with somebody else?
That's very believable, to be quite fucking honest.
Yeah.
I'm be so pissed at this crew if that's the situation. I'm gonna be.
Fucking Senjin!
It's all
Oh
fucking
my god, that's
connected.
that's
all fucking
entirely possible, and it pisses me. I hate this job. This job. Judge
No! Oh
hates
no,
this
I'll talk
job.
about this after the game.
Every job that you guys have had has been really straightforward, but there's been like a hiccup that means that by the end it's like it didn't happen how you wanted it to. This is I think the first job where you're in the middle of it and you're like, actually I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
literally, judges fully on. Man, I wish we didn't even accept it at this point. This sucks.
Oh no.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I imagine probably just more hiding from these two.
Yeah. Okay. Feel free to roll stealth. Everybody. Odessa and Judge get the +6. Actually, you get a +8 now because I said they're less paying attention to you. Ken and Bug, you only get a +2 because you're closer to everybody, and you're in your phone like.
That's a good roll.
Another good roll from Jangjo Tudjo.
I've been rolling fucking good tonight. Doesn't do me much good.
Only +2?
Yeah. Okay.
That's a 32. 18 plus 12 plus 2.
Am I still adding?
32.
You know, I don't think you're adding the +10 because that's a visual camouflage, and this is just so people don't hear you talking.
Yeah. 21.
Okay, Slay. Slay. Okay, cool. You who are in the stateroom, You get checked up on a couple times, but they don't seem any more suspicious of you than they were the first time. Adalia at one point even brings you guys like a meal and kind of like drops it off. Again, kind of terse, but all things considered, you're not being treated awful. You know what I mean? Judge and Odessa, it is radio silent this far down in the ship. And I want you to know something that is so funny, because this would have made this so funny. You only passed because the DC changed because they caught somebody, because you would have failed with that one.
Oh my god.
Which means you would have gotten caught immediately after, if that was the case.
Thank God y'all got caught.
What? What?
Judge changing her tune.
Man, I'm gonna have to hide somewhere else now. I can't be caught with you.
Are you gonna leave? What time a captain leaves their crew?
No.
You already let 2 get caught.
I let 2 get caught, excuse me.
Anything that happens to the crew, it falls onto the captain.
I'm gonna strangle you.
You know what? Maybe it's time for a mutiny. Maybe Nico should be in charge.
Oh my god.
Nico salutes you.
I salute him, Captain.
We're really funny.
We're going crazy.
This is the mass hysteria. This is the yellow wallpaper.
Judge, I see something moving in the ship walls.
Shh, it's just Nico, don't worry.
It's really funny because before this session, I remember that you guys were like, we're gonna make them think somebody's in the walls, and now like we are truly going insane.
Yeah.
Slay. So, something does happen today, which is really fun. Since you're coming up closer to the location. You guys are all kind of like sitting in your respective areas, trying to formulate any semblance of a plan. You know what I mean? And you have a couple that you're kind of workshopping and you're kind of chewing on, right? And then something really interesting happens. Because you all hear and feel as something rams into the side of the ship.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
There's Sinjin.
So mad.
Oh my god, what if it fucking is though? That'd be crazy.
It is gonna be them.
Oh my god.
As the ship like rocks, almost instantly kind of like red lights come on and sirens are blaring, right? And you who are in the stateroom kind of hear more of the like scrambling panicked noises, as you guys can hear like, what was that? And like people running around, and then everybody who's keyed into the comm channel that these mercenaries are on, you hear the sound of Shiari, the android, sounding uncharacteristically panicked, no longer bored. Everyone, we've got a problem. Something big's hitting the airlock, and I see another silhouette ahead of us, coming up fast. I can't make out much detail, but whatever it is, it's not friendly. And you immediately hear Adalia click on and say, keep her steady. Dauros, meet me at the airlock. Let's see what we can do about these bastards. Koru, you stand up here. Guard the door. And you hear as this kind of like group ascent, really shaky, as people start moving to potentially see what is happening on this ship.
Speaking of people moving to see, I'm.
Did you run out?
Yep.
Can you move your token really quick? Because you're on top of one.
Oh.
1 second. I'm moving everybody.
Bug is like half in, half out of the room, but is like leaning over, trying to see.
Okay, so there's this, and then they're down here. So you can run up to the cockpit if you want, but Shiari's still up here.
That's fine.
Okay, you run up, Ken. Bug, you kind of peek your head out and you kind of like see what's happening. Ken, you get to see as you see that Shiari doesn't even jump. They just kind of like crack their head open to look at you, and she kind of gives a bit of a dry laugh and say, "I wouldn't want to stay cooped up if I were you either." And looks back at like the big like windshield, I guess, right? The view screen. And you see the thing Shiari was talking about, and it looks like if you mixed a bat and a reptile, and it's big. And he just said there was 2 of them bitches.
Bug is immediately running down here.
Okay.
They're gonna spend
Hey.
2 nanite surges to get their teeth shit going.
I
Really quick.
thank you. The voice crack was in character.
Oh my god, that's awesome. These guys rule.
Yeah, what are you guys gonna do about that? You do that, Bug. Feel free. Gun. Okay, feel free. They have their weapons out. The Lashunta kind of is like, he looks like he's about to say something to y'all, but then he also takes out a weapon because he's scared. How's this just going bad? You don't have to do anything. You can stay if you want to, but I have to ask if you're doing anything.
We got enough people out here. Surely we can take them, whatever
gonna-
they are.
2 giant space creatures.
Which I'm gonna guess with probably more on them that's gonna rush into the ship, because why would there be a second battle map when there's a battle map right in front of us?
Attention, all bitches. We are primed to kill.
Primed to kill. Hold on, I have to find them. Okay. Sorry. That was messy of me.
Oh, actually, can I?
Yeah, what's up?
Am I able to do that to other people's? No. Okay, sorry. I thought I was gonna try and overcharge something, but I can't.
Oh, no worries. I'm just still getting set up. Sorry. Okay, let's see if this token actually is as big as it needs to be. Sure ain't.
That's right size.
Hold on. Token.
Horse. Oh, that looks cool though.
Yeah.
Horse.
That is a horse.
Horse.
What the fuck?
Hippo.
Fucked up.
You're a horse.
Hippostasis.
Did you just call me a horse?
Yeah, I did.
What the fuck?
I like its color palette.
But you would, nerd.
Yeah.
Teo.
Sorry, I got called a horse. I'm a little feisty.
Sarah wasn't the one that called you a horse.
Oh, I'm lashing out. I'm lashing.
There we go.
That idiot. It can't fit through those doors.
Oh my god.
I can break them though.
Ooh, that's not good.
You just had to fucking push
Awesome.
it.
1 second.
Ooh. May have fucked up babes. May have jinxed it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. This is about more interesting. Adalia actually turns to the both of you and say, I actually think that she goes to say, this might get real turbulent. You should stay in here. Koru, keep an eye on them, and Chiari. And they're actually going to suit up to go outside.
Oh,
God, they're cool.
Can Bug go ahead and yell out, I would like to help if I can?
You see the Noir go to sigh and say, "Shit, Captain, can't argue with more hands." And she's gonna look at you and say, "Do you need a weapon?"
They hold up their fist as they like supercharge their fucking shit and all
Got
the
it.
little wire marks on their arms.
You two, with me.
Yeah. Yippee! 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 Yippee!
All right. You guys are gonna have a little combat with these things if you want.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna get Koru up a little closer. I'm gonna keep it on this map just for ease. But yeah, we're gonna do some fighting. Whee! Okay.
Kill!
Kill! Is it okay if I go in front of you, Ken?
Yes. Please. Please, God. Please. I'm begging you.
All right. Roll initiative. The two of you that are in combat.
While combat started for the Judge is gonna kind of look over to Odessa and just say, we should put on spacesuits just in case. I have a bad feeling."
Agreed. But all we really have to do for that is just kind of put on the helmet that comes with this, right,
Yeah.
God?
Yeah. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
armor.
Odessa puts on a helmet and draws her gun and is like, okay,
I'm ready.
I'm set.
Judge doesn't have to, but she just does not trust being on this side of the ship.
Yeah, super fair.
Initiative is just Dex, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to think about it for a second.
Yeah, me too.
It took me a hot second to find it
Oh.
on my sheet.
Yeah, initiative's at the top of the page.
Swag,
Huh?
swag.
Oops.
Bug, your initiative is fucking crazy.
I got real lucky with the roll.
Also, Molly, I know it's getting late for you, so if you need me to cut it at any point, you can tell me, because it's about to be 10 for us.
I mean, as long as it doesn't, I imagine as long as it doesn't go past this fight, should be fine.
I could just start the next session with the combat, and then I think it would make the conversation afterwards like more natural, maybe. I think I'm gonna record these initiatives, and then I'm gonna cut it here. I think that sounds safe.
Okay.
I am okay with that.
Swag.
Thank you for checking with me.
Of course, I love you. I love you guys, and I want us to have a lot of fun. Okay.
Wouldn't it be fucked up if you didn't? Wouldn't that be fucked
It would.
up?
Anyways, the Crew of Misfortune are once again in hell, everybody. See you next week on Fly Free or Die.
Bye.